Okay, so Barrack's Boogaloo, I was going to say Boogaloo. Barrack's Boogie is a B piece in the new grade 5 Trinity syllabus. The time signature flips, but first of all it's 3/8, and 3 is quantity and 8 means the type of. So there are 3 eighth notes in a bar, or 3 quavers in a bar, and if you've got 3 eighths, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and then it flips over to 5/8 here, meaning 5 quavers or 5 eighth notes in a bar. The beats per minute, the genre is Latin, and the beats per minute is 90 crotchets per minute. So crotchet is set at 90, or you can count the quavers or the eighth notes at double that, which is 180. My 2001 metronome only goes, it's a digital metronome, but so I set it at 176, so it's close enough. Anyway, so it's MP, which means medium quiet. So it's, if you start from PP, it's the third notch higher. You could go to triple P, but let's just call it the third notch. So it's pretty low volume to start with, and this crescendo marking means it just gets a little louder. So it's 1, 2 E and a 3, 1, 2 E and a 3, 1, 2 E and a 3 and 4 E 5, 1, 2 E and a 3 and 4 E 5, or 4 and 5. The ands are said with the double lines. The 1 E and a, or the 1, 2 E and a, is with the triple lines or the demi-semi-quavers. So because we're counting in threes, that's just the way it is. Then you've got floor bass, so the same thing as what you started with, 2 E and a 3 with the accent on the 3, and then tom 2, 2 E and a 3. When with the bass, tom 1 and a bass, or high tom and a bass, 2 E and a 3 and 4 and 5, big and loud on the 4 and 5. Then the same thing here, except the first note is snare floor bass, and then we got snare floor bass, and then we got 2 snare bass here, and then we got 1 snare bass, boom, da 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 da, boom, da da da. So it's just working its way from the lowest to the highest. So it's the same rhythm even here. Then we crash bass in it, and at every turn with the first line, it's MP, then it goes up 1 notch to MF, then it goes up 1 notch to F, then it goes 1 notch up in dynamics to FF, which means fortissimo. Crash, 2 E and a 3, crash, 2 E and a 3, crash, 2 E and a 3 and 4 and 5, and then you got a quaver, a semi-quaver rest. So we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, rest, rest, and 1 and 2 and 3, rest, rest, 4, rest, rest, can't even count, rest, rest, 3, and then you go into 4/4, this B section. So each quaver that you hear in the demonstration is set. So now we have to have 2 beats per crotchet. So now it's boom, dunk, da, and then you've got snare full bass, boom, boom, da, 1 floor, or high tom floor, bass, 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 da, floor. So 2 floor or mid floor, bass, bass, da, floor, floor, bass, 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 and then you got a 3 E, E4, and high tom, 3 on the high tom, flam on the 3 E, E4, that's tom 2, and is floor tom. And then you got this nice little groove here, which I quite like, bum, bum, bum. Then you got with the basses, floor, tom 2, and then tom 1, bum, bump, bump, click, click. The X in the snare line means cross stick, bum, bump, bump, 3, 3. So same bar, 1, 2, 3 times. Then you got high tom, 2 tom, floor, hat, rest. That's okay, that's good. Then you got this groove, which I quite like as well. You're just working with the floors and the tom 2s and the tom 1s in a similar way. boom, snare, dum, snare, tom, snare, dum, snare, left, right, snare, big, big. So the dynamics are indicated by how big the circles are in the lines. So be aware of that. And then you got the same bar that happens again. And the last one would be floor, snare, two snares. When I say floor and two, I mean tom, mid tom, and tom one is high tom. Floor, snare, two, snare, one, snare, left, right, big and big, left, right, left, and then one snare, two, snare, floor, snare, left, floor, and big on the floor. Then you got this groove, which is, you just got to be careful with it. It's a bit wispy, and I didn't quite like playing it for some reason. But anyway, it's bass, snare, ding, snare, bass, snare, ding, snare. It's all on the right symbol here. Snare, ding, snare, bass, snare, ding, snare. Same thing again and again. Then you got one snare, two snare, follow the stick in, floor, two snare, floor, snare, and then you got bass, right, left, on tom one, open with the left, open with the hat, close it with the crash bass here, and then you got this groove, boom, boom, that's a splashy hat. I'll show you how that works. Diminish the dynamics here all the way to P, big and loud with that floor. Then you got bass, snare, bass, snare, bass, snare, ding, snare, bass, splashy hat, same groove, but just getting to MP to MF, and then to F, big and loud and strong, and then snare, crash, snare, 1 2 floor, 1 2 floor, crash. So that's snare and 2 and E, 3 E and a 4 E and D, crash, rest for a crotchet, rest for a minimum, and this is how it sounds.